What's up guys, Visual Maximus here, welcome to Visual Mondays episode 2. If you're new and you're just watching this episode as of now and you haven't watched episode 1, basically in this series I discover and talk about things that I either haven't addressed or I haven't got my proper inputs. And when I mean proper, or when I say proper, I just mean things that I really want to get off my chest and talk about for a few minutes. So guys, let's get straight into it. So in this episode we're going to be talking about the Fantastic Four costumes, Doctor Strange and Joaquin Phoenix saying no to playing Doctor Strange, Iron Man's new team of Avengers in Avengers 3 with a question mark, a big question mark by the way, and Ben Affleck defending Muslims on air basically. So let's dive into it. Now the Fantastic Four costumes, I mean, I did first jump on the bandwagon and say, no, I'm done with this movie. But as I saw other people saying it, it kind of fits the purpose of the movie. Now, let me elaborate. We know that the Fantastic Four reboot, or the Fantastic Four as it's apparently going to be called, it's based upon a different sort of origin story. The origins apparently going to be taken from, or somewhat similar to anyway, the Ultimate Comics in Marvel Comics, or developed by Marvel Comics. And within those Ultimate Comics we saw that the Fantastic Four are basically, well to be honest, the Fantastic Four didn't go to space, they went to another dimension, and that's what they're going to do in Fantastic Four Reboot, the movie. They're going to go to another dimension, and exposed to being in those other dimensions, they're going to get superpowers. And I like that. I really do like the sound of the origin. Remember, this isn't confirmed, it's just highly likely, as numerous sources have claimed this. Now, I like that part. The containment suit, at first I didn't like, I'm not gonna lie, but the containment suits, they kind of make sense for the tone they're going for the origin tone anyway. Now, going to another part of the tone where Michael B. Jordan said he wanted to make it gritty. No, please do not do that. The Fantastic Four, the thing is, it's not meant to be gritty. The Fantastic Four is a family, and you have to remember that families are basically families, you want them to be the Incredibles. In any case for the Fantastic Four anyway. I mean, some people say that a perfect Fantastic Four movie would be the Incredibles movie, and I agree. But on the other hand, you have to remember that Fox probably don't want to make it gritty. Why? Because they don't want to make it family friendly or funny, as I would say, humorous, as I also would say for the Fantastic Four movie, because they've seen what the other two movies got them, and they got them nothing. They got them nothing but hate with that fun family tone sort of feel that the movies had. They didn't get them anything, to be fair. So I think them not trying out the realistic, the humorous tone, I suppose, and going for the realistic tone, it kind of comes from the notion that a humorous tone didn't work for them. So honestly, I'm just gonna have to see a trailer for this movie to give my proper inputs. I'm talking about Joaquin Phoenix saying no to Doctor Strange. Now, sure as hell I'm so upset about this. I think this inflicted me the worst, because as you guys can see, my favorite movie is from Gladiator, and I love Joaquin Phoenix's role in that movie. Now, I don't know, I'm just so upset, because I'm not upset, but more the fact that I really did want Joaquin Phoenix. I love him from Gladiator. You guys don't know how much I love that movie. I've watched it over 15 times. In fact, my name Maximus actually comes from there. But the fact is, he's an actor who is tricky to get on board. I mean, sure, Marvel could have pulled a few strings if they really wanted to, and got him on board with, say, 3 movie contracts at the least, where he didn't have to do any Comic-Cons. Or that's just me being optimistic. Maybe Marvel did want to give him a 7-movie contract. Maybe Marvel did want him to come at Comic-Con, etc., and show himself. I mean, who wouldn't want a star of their new movie, an Oscar nominee, not to appear at Comic-Con? That's going to give Doctor Strange, a movie that's relatively well known at this point. By the time it comes out, they're going to market that movie the hell out of it, like they did with Guardians of the Galaxy. The only I guess advantage Doctor Strange has, it's considerably more known, at least was more known than Guardians of the Galaxy before Guardians of the Galaxy came out. Now, going on to the last topic, or the second to last topic, sorry, Ben Affleck. Now, Ben Affleck was actually, he got into a huge argument over Muslims, basically, and I'm getting loads of respect for this guy, I'm not gonna lie. He was just saying that basically, as these two guys were debating and arguing with him, he was just saying that basically, it's not all Muslims that actually are jihadis, are terrorists, etc. So basically what he was saying was that not all Muslims are how you were saying them to these two guys. And I'm growing a huge amount of respect for this guy, because I just didn't expect him. And this video is viral at this point. It's got over 3 million views. It's just, he came out with this, and it looks like he's a genuine guy willing to give anybody a chance. So I really like that about Ben Affleck, and I'm not gonna lie, this makes me even more wanting to see Batman v Superman. So for our last topic of the day that we need to cover is Iron Man apparently joining the Avengers. So, well, sorry, not Iron Man joining the Avengers. Apparently, Iron Man making another team in Avengers 3. So we know that Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, and possibly other actors. Now, Bruce Banner, apparently he could be in another planet by then, who knows, and Scarlett Johansson for Black Widow. Now, this is coming from Badass Digest, who is saying that by Avengers 3, apparently, they might have it so Ant-Man, Quicksilver, say Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, and a few others, Iron Man, a few others as well. By that time they might have, or they will have, like Guardians, etc. So maybe Star-Lord or Drax or Groot or Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy to come into the Avengers 3 movie. Basically they're saying that Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson and Mark Ruffalo won't be a part of Avengers 3, and this new team will be led by Iron Man, because RDJ's last contract is specifically tied to Avengers 2 and Avengers 3, no other movies. So I don't know, this does sound cool, and I think the fact is maybe Marvel is trying out something that could turn out to be massive. And I saw a comment about this on Comic Book Resources Facebook post, but it does totally make sense, and you cannot deny it, that maybe Marvel will be switching the rosters every Avengers movie. Therefore, they can make a huge Marvel Cinematic Universe, and one Avengers movie they have Doctor Strange, Ant-Man, all these guys. One Avengers they have Iron Man, Captain America, and this sort of makes sense. Say if they ever got the movie rights to Spider-Man back, or the X-Men movie rights back, or the Fantastic Four movie rights back, they could actually introduce them. Maybe they came on from parallel dimension, and they could just quickly add them to this Avengers rosters. And this Spider-Man, this X-Men, this Wolverine, they can just pop them whenever they like in a new Avengers team, without Marvel giving too much and saying, oh, this is how they are. You don't have to give a 40-minute clip in a movie where Wolverine joins the Avengers coming in from another dimension, say if they ever got the movie rights back. But let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Did you like this video? Share the video, like the video, subscribe if you're new. And that's about it from me, guys. So keep tuned for more Visual Mondays. And sorry for not editing this video, I just didn't really have time. So yeah, that's about it, and peace.